Hello, hello, hello. Welcome
Hello,
to
hello, hello.
the Golden Shoe,
Woo, woo,
episode
woo.
6,
Brr, brr, brr,
March
brr.
9, 2023. Guys, I think we're gonna have our best show ever today.
Mhm.
There's just too much to talk about. We got Gerardo with us one more time. We got
Hi
Guti
guys.
with the Osil jersey. I'm pretty sure he's gonna explain why in a few minutes. We have Rios with the Inter Miami jersey. You know his new nickname, Rivers. And then we have the man behind. Oh wait, the man behind the curtain. As you guys know, our social media
Oh damn.
master. Our
Oh
manager,
snap. Oh, you think so though?
Mr.
Gucci,
Brian.
let
Mr.
them
Brian.
know the whoever responds on the account is usually Brian.
That's true. That's 100%. If you ever get a
That's a lie.
slick,
That's a
if you
lie.
get a slick response on
Nah,
Instagram,
nah. That's
Only the
Twitter,
Guti.
responsible.
That's Guti.
TikTok,
Hey,
it's
listen,
probably it's probably Brian.
That's Guti.
Yo, Brian, first comment of the day already for you. They're asking if
Ooh,
you speak Spanish.
nah, dog. There's an English show, no?
hey, he a damn lie.
True, true. Guys, we're gonna start because we got a lot to talk about. We got a lot of things to cover. First of all, the show's main question: is it time for Messi and Kylian Mbappe to leave PSG? Brian,
Wait,
since
wait,
it's
wait.
your
No, no, no,
first,
no, 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 no. You meant Neymar. Or
nah,
Yeah, it was
we're
it was
good.
Neymar and
yeah, you
Messi, and
meant
then
And,
Neymar.
and,
further
and
on
Neymar got a
Mbappe.
year. Neymar got a year
Oh, okay.
left. He's
Okay,
almost
so we're
gone.
doing. Oh,
So
okay. I thought it was.
let's just talk about all three. Is it
All right, bet.
time for the trio, for the three best players in the world to leave that Pecho Frio ass team, to leave PSG?
Hey,
Brian, let's start with you. Is it time for Messi, Neymar, and Kylian Mbappe to leave Paris Saint-Germain?
hey,
Yo,
pa
you like
fuera,
that,
my
right?
guy.
Yo, I know you like that French. Listen.
That boy still
Hey,
almost broke.
hey, I don't know. There's different little options.
Okay.
I would say either let Neymar and Messi leave Mbappe by himself, or keep Neymar and Messi, let Mbappe go to Madrid, man.
You mean like for free?
If that's what happens.
All right, all right. We're gonna come around. We're
I
gonna
wouldn't
come
I
around to
wouldn't
that.
I wouldn't keep all three.
You wouldn't
Either,
keep.
either either surrounded by Mbappe or find a way to keep Neymar and Messi. I think they'll do better than having Mbappe there, but I don't know how he'll do on Madrid or anywhere else he goes. So
Okay, Guti, how you feel about this one, man? What now? Because we know these people from Qatar that they own PSG. Yo, I'm gonna say it how it is. Paris Saint Germain. Yo, these people. Rios, why you laughing? Yo, like, are you mad that I can say it in French?
We know what you were doing all week. You were practicing how to say that.
facts.
Guti, bro.
It's time. I think it's
It's
time.
time for who though?
It's like for all three, because if you have the three best players in the world and you still can't get to quarterfinals in the Champions League, there's something going on behind the scenes. Like I don't know if Paris Saint Germain is cursed, or if they're just a small club in general. Like because you have the three best players in the world and you can't get to quarterfinals. I know it was against Bayern, but to get eliminated the way they did, it's just time, I think.
All right, Gerardo, how you feel about this one, bro?
Man, I feel like PSG needs to find a new sport to play. Yes, it's way
Woo!
it's way too many years not proving that they belong there. Closest they got was a final, and I think that having the three of them there, Neymar, Messi, and Mbappe, it's kind of a problem because to win in soccer you have to play as a team. Like if you have Messi, Neymar, and Mbappe in a sport like the NBA, like high scoring can win you games. But unfortunately, in soccer, one person doesn't defend and the whole system gets destroyed. And I think that's what happens here. A lot of egos of who's the main star. Like, I don't want to track back. You see Messi doing that. You see Mbappe's like, I'm the main guy. Like, Messi, no, I'm the main guy. Neymar's a little bit more like sacrificing because he knows those two are in front of him. But it's like, it's the fact that it's not a team. Like they don't defend as a block, they don't go as a block. It's like those two, three guys up top, and then the defense has to do their job. as of Madrid, you see Vinicius coming back, you see Rodrigo always helping Benzema. So I think they're getting beat by teams, and they might be playing the wrong sport because of how the idea of how they think an approach to the game is. Soccer is not that anymore. Talent is not enough.
They should have a swim team.
Yo, Rios, listen. I know how you feel about Neymar. I know that you became a Messi fan 3 months ago, but we need to understand how you feel about this guys at PSG.
Hold on. You guys hear me?
Yes, sir. We do.
Yes. They need to break that trio up. Mbappe needs to leave. Neymar needs to leave. You know where Messi needs to go, bro.
You want to
Oh
ruin the
my
man's career?
God.
Like
It's
what?
time.
No, bro, he's 35.
He
What
He
do you
has
mean?
proven
Go
enough
back to
already.
News.
Anyways, we'll talk about that another day. Yes, they need to just start over. Restart from the higher ups, just their whole philosophy, everything. For the past years, every coach that has came in, doesn't matter what players they brought in, it's just not enough. Yes, the trio was a good idea, but can we say that they had a good midfield to back up that front three?
Nope.
No, never.
Because Vitinha is terrible. Like
Fabian had a
95%,
terrible game.
95% of all Portuguese players, terrible.
Verratti
And
was playing
then
Bayern.
Berratti is terrible, the most overrated Italian midfielder in the past 10 years.
Yup.
And then you have players like the other Portuguese that plays for PSG. What's his name? That he's Danilo playing as a center back. Like, bro, like what are you guys doing? Like Galtier, or you know what? Galtier, he did a terrible job with Lucas Ocampos making this PSG team. So did we see Messi's last Champions League game?
I hope so.
Rios, you need to forget about Inter Miami, bro. Like Messi wants to get to the Copa America in great conditions and next World Cup, like he wants to do it. If he goes to the MLS, that's it. He's not gonna get in great conditions to the World Cup.
No.
I think he will.
Yo, you know, there's
Messi,
only
What?
Messi could go and play for Piper. He will still get called up.
no. I mean,
like
he's
that.
gonna get called up, but his conditions aren't gonna be the best if he leaves Europe. Like, yo, there's only one player in history of the MLS that won the World Cup, and that was Almada.
But where would he go?
That's it.
That boy balled out on the bench.
Exactly. He didn't even get a minute. So, Brian, that's great. Where do you guys think Messi should go?
Hey, I want a love story. I want him to go back to Barca,
Same.
but I don't know, man. It's hard.
Now Brian admitting he's a Barca fan, man. Come on.
They're all coming out. Easy.
Yeah, I'm not real.
It is a very good question. There is no one club that gets linked to Messi more than Barca. But at the same time, Barca has had like a whole shit show for the past 3, 4, 5 years. So it's like, is that even an option at this point?
It is an option.
Barca can afford him.
They can't.
Yes, they can with all that corruption they got.
But do you guys think? Do you guys like see Messi like playing for another European club that's not Barcelona? Let's just start with that one.
No.
Because
I
in
would.
my opinion, I only see him with staying at PSG or going to Man City. I don't see another option.
Mm-mm.
What if he goes
But
to Saudi Arabia?
What if he goes where?
Saudi Arabia?
For what?
Why not? He has
Wait.
like real.
Why would he go
has nothing left.
to Newcastle?
Or the Spurs.
Nah, this man.
Newcastle
Guys, we
They
know that
had a
Messi.
financial takeover.
Nah,
And
he
they're
would only go to
competing,
City.
But
maybe.
Newcastle is gonna have a different approach. They're not gonna
Exactly.
be like PSG or like a Man City. I feel like they're trusting in the squad they got right now, and they're gonna try to build around that,
True.
but not overpaying players. Like PSG, and I think they see that money's not gonna get you trophies. So
Listen, bro, just call it right now. Messi's coming to the MLS.
I do.
Bro,
So I do.
that would be terrible for his carear. Like terrible.
At this point, yes, I'll say.
I see him at that.
He already almost won everything, bro. He has nothing else to prove.
Not almost.
He loves Miami.
Nah,
Do you see him going? Do you see him ever playing in Argentina? Like
I think so. Maybe going back for a few years.
So either he goes to MLS or he goes to Argentina. I mean, he's gonna play in
Basically.
Argentina when he's 40.
Yeah.
I would like to see him on a team like Napoli, just like Diego.
That's
You know,
interesting. But then again, I think that we're kind of seeing a Messi that needs to be
Acompañado.
yeah, acompañado, arropado. How you say that this in English, bro? Like this is
A
an
good
English show.
support.
Yeah,
Supporting
like
cast around
exactly.
him.
Like for example, with Argentina in the World Cup, yo, they hugged them all around and he did magic. With PSG, he was coming back 30, 40 meters back to get the ball from Ramos. Like,
Yeah.
like I personally think that it's Messi's time to leave PSG. He did his 2 years. Now, if since he's free out of contract, he can go back to Barcelona and cut 50% of his salary. Well, 51% of his salary, which is now approved, which could be approved, but Barcelona has to let go at least 3-4 players for Messi to fit. So yeah, can you let go of 4 players to fit 1 player? I mean, it is Messi, but I don't know at this level of
I
intensity
mean, I don't know though. There's a lot of
they
pieces
can,
they can drop.
But if you think about it, who can Barcelona really drop? I
Ansu.
mean, they could drop. Can they really drop a 20-year-old dude? He's 20.
Lewa.
Nah, but
Maybe.
Lewandowski is there for like 3 years. I don't know. He
Ferran,
just
man. Ferran has been bad.
Ferran would be
like
the first
No,
choice.
Ferran. I think. Well, Ferran did
I
great
like
last game.
Ferran actually.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Did you guys see that stat by Lewandowski? Every game that Lewandowski has missed, Barca
Yeah.
has won a game.
That's a good one. I
It's
mean, but
crazy.
those games have only been like 1-0 scores too. So
Did they
look
get
at what
lucky?
Luis Ortiz is saying. Financially, it will make sense for him to go to Barcelona, but it wouldn't make sense for their progression.
I agree with that.
Would it be a setback for Barcelona to bring Messi back?
If they have to get rid of 4 players, yes, because you have to
Yeah.
see how they're
I
performing
agree.
here without him. So it's like, why mess up that core that's got them in first place with that 9-point advantage, 10-point advantage? There'd be no point in breaking that up.
I agree. My next question is, do you guys see Messi winning his 5th Champions League? Like, let's be honest.
Nope.
Let's just go straight to the point. Do you guys see Messi winning another Champions League?
Nope.
No.
I see him more winning the MLS Cup before.
For the
Oh
Champions
Oh
League?
my god.
That's good. That's good. We know that Neymar is very close to joining Chelsea in the summer. We have to see how Neymar comes back from that. He's very close to going to Chelsea.
Who isn't linked to Chelsea though?
Yeah.
That's true. Good point. Good point.
Even Guti was linked to Chelsea. at one point.
Hell
Guys,
nah.
but the next guy that's really they're like he's really in trouble is Gautier. This the PSG
Oh, he's
coach.
gone for sure.
100%, right?
Yeah,
I think he's
there's
gone.
Even if he wins League One, he's still gone.
Who can
Yeah.
replace him though, Guti?
Zidane.
You know what? I was gonna say that, but I don't know if he'll want to go to that situation.
I think it's the perfect situation for Zidane
If they
with
if they
Messi,
rebuild.
Neymar, and Mbappe.
I think it would be the perfect if they rebuild with one of them, with one of the 3.
Just
not all
one
3.
of them.
Not
What
all
I'm
3.
saying, dog. Mbappe. That's it.
Yeah, I think that's what's best for them, especially because it looks like Mbappe needs to be. He can't be associated with Neymar and Messi, like that high caliber of players around him. That's what it looks like. I feel like Mbappe is like, if you compare the 3 of them, he's probably the most selfish one out of them. Like it's about me ego. So
I
yeah,
mean, could be.
that's what it looks like. So
Guys, this is another problem I see for PSG, right? So Marquinhos came out and Mukiele came in, Bichiyabu came in, Emery came in, El Tiquete came in, and Juan Bernat. Yo, these are not Class A players that you need to bring in a Champions League match. Like PSG has a strong 11, and that's it. So when
Barely.
Neymar is out, Marquinhos is out, Kimpembe is out, yo, you lose your whole squad depth, dude. So I think that's the main reason. Yo, for Bayern Munich, who were the people that came in? Sadio Mane came in, probably the best player in the world last year next to
Gnabry.
Karim Benzema.
There's
Leroy
Gnabry.
Sané,
Gnabry.
Gnabry, and Joao Cancelo. Yo, PSG gave the best left back in the world as per FIFA. As of last week, they gave him 5 minutes.
And he assisted.
And he assisted the dagger. Yep.
That's crazy, yo. That's crazy. So, guys, just to finish up this PSG, I personally see either Marcelo Gallardo or Zinedine Zidane at PSG. We know Gallardo played in PSG, and he's maybe ready for something new. And that's the only reason, or like the only thing I will see Messi staying, just to maybe play under Gallardo. Argentina and Argentina. I don't know. I don't know how you guys see it, or Zinedine Zidane, which will really kind of like go against his roots though, because he's a Marseille guy, right? So I don't know if that PSG position would really like go against what he believes in, but I don't know how you guys feel.
I
If
feel
that
like
money's right, money talks.
Yeah.
yeah, I feel like Zidane could handle a locker room better than any of the coaches have in a PSG full of egos, like it has been in the past 4 or 5 years. So I think someone like that could actually make this team work. But again, like I said, they need to be a team because superstars are alone are just not going to win it.
So Gerardo, my question is it what's wrong with PSG? Is it tactically or is it more locker room related?
I think it's the locker room. Like I think it's just they don't play together. I mean, it's both, obviously, but one leads to the other. If the locker room is broken, then you don't play together in the field,
But we
you
know
notice that.
why the locker room is broken. When Mbappe stayed last summer, one of the first things that he asked the president to do was to sell Neymar. And Neymar found out, and he didn't like that. Their relationship was broken since then. That little brotherly love or whatever that they had going on for like 2-3 years, he broke completely because
Yeah.
Mbappe felt that Neymar wasn't doing much for the team and he wanted him out. So
And I just think you cannot give that much power to one single player like they did with Mbappe. Like they pretty much did everything for him to stay, almost turning him like you can pretty much make any executive decision you want. So
That's crazy.
that shows on the field too how the team responds to all of that.
So this is Mbappe's PSG. This is not Messi's
Of
PSG.
course,
Can we agree with that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
So guys, let's talk some Bayern Munich. My question is Bayern Munich the number one favorite to win the Champions League this year now? This is their record for this Champions League. 8 games, 8 wins, 7 clean sheets, and 21 goals scored. So they only got scored against Victoria Plasen. They didn't get scored against Inter. They didn't get scored against Barcelona. They did not get scored on against PSG. Yo, we're talking about a really solid team. So how do you guys feel about that? Luis Ortiz says Bayern Munich is number 2 behind Real Madrid. We know Real Madrid is having a rough time domestically, but they're doing perfectly fine in the Champions League.
League.
So what would be your top 3, Brian?
Top 3.
Yeah, who will be your top 3?
Bayern 1 with Madrid real close because you can never count out Madrid. For some reason, they, start using the magic pills or some shit, and when they're using something, they all got to get tested out there every game. I don't know.
That's crazy. Like Ramos really tested positive in a final 4 years ago, and nothing happened.
Hey man,
I just wanted to throw that out there, but my bad. That's not part of what we're talking about today.
And number 3,
Guti has a face, so I'm not going to entertain that.
He knows though, he knows. So for Luis Ortiz, who is participating more than Guti today, says Real Madrid, Bayern, and Napoli. Guti, who are your top 3, bro?
I would agree with Luis. I think Napoli's a dark horse. They have the underrated squad, like Gerardo had mentioned in the past show. They are playing really good. And quite frankly, you can't count out Real Madrid ever. And of course, Bayern, just because of their debt. They have the whole squad can just come in and get plugged in and play good. So it has to be those 3 for me.
All right.
I'm sorry, Muchi. Did Man City get eliminated or something? I'm
That's what I was
confused.
saying.
Oh, and I said
I
before,
think
though,
City's out.
I don't trust them.
Is City out?
Nah,
Did they get
City
eliminated?
ain't
What if
gonna
they
do
get?
anything.
I highly think Leipzig can pull off an upset.
Yo,
City won it. City won.
You know we're recording, right?
No,
Yo, please, someone clip this, bro. Because next week,
we'll come
City
back to
5-0.
We'll come
City
back to
5-0. Put your money on
for
City.
real, bro.
Man.
Bad luck,
Louis
Gucci.
says not Manchester City though. They don't got that dog in them. Oh man, thank you for participating, Louis. We know that you don't really watch soccer, but we really appreciate your input, bro. Gerardo, who are your top three?
Man, if you would have asked me this before the knockout started, I would have said Man City for sure was number one. But after watching all these legs, I would say Bayern a slight advantage over Madrid, and I'll put Napoli there too. Like I just think Man City. I mean, I want to say Man City. Don't get me wrong, but
you can't trust them in the Champions League. They're
Man,
like
Man City and
PSG.
PSG are the
They're like
same team for
PSG.
Champions League.
Exactly. It's money's not gonna win you.
Yo, I understand you guys say that to PSG, but Man City has won 4 out of the past 6 Premier Leagues, yo. Like they are ready for the
But
Champions League.
how's that transitioning to the Champions League?
Yeah.
They've been
That doesn't.
failures
That's
year after
completely
year since
different.
Pep took
Wait,
over.
but
There've been failures since Pep took
bro,
over.
That's
no,
different.
you can't say they're failures. Like literally, Man City has lost. I'll say they haven't had luck on their side. You just can't count them out, bro.
No,
Just because they had, some rough patches. Can we say it's rough patches?
no.
So Rios, who are your top
For a
three?
Man City standard, it is a rough patch. Yes.
Oh, this year for Man City, definitely a rough
Yeah.
patch, 100%. Yo,
Well-
when your coach is Pep Guardiola, and he comes out and he tells you in your face, in front of the press conference, and he says, "We are not doing well this season because these players have already won too much with City." You know that there's something going on. You know, like Guardiola is just not gonna go out there and say things like that. Well, that's how I feel.
I think he's a great psychologist, so he's probably just saying or finding different ways to motivate them.
Could be 100%. Rios, who are your top three?
I agree with everyone on the Munich being number one. I'll give Man City number 2 and Real Madrid number 3, just because Real Madrid is going through this rough patch this past week, or 2 weeks, or a week.
That don't
For
For
matter,
Man
dog.
City?
Man City's been going through rough patches for like 4 years in the Champions League.
Yeah.
No, I just think you can't count Real Madrid out, but they'll be my number 3 in the Champions League favorites. Number 1, Munich for sure. They're a machine, bro. From number 1 all the way to number 18. Like it's crazy. Their depth is crazy. Great coach. And then Man City, I think Man City will make that push again to make it to the finals, in my opinion.
Someone I got in my top three, which you guys know we're pretty much becoming a Chelsea show because that's pretty much all we talk about. Yo, can Chelsea still be successful this year? Like they
But
only
in what? What do you
they
mean by
Define
successful?
success.
by
Yeah.
Yo, their only
Because Premier League,
success.
they're done. They're done in the Premier League.
They
Premier
could still
League, they're
make Europa
done.
League though. They could still make Europa League at least, and
They
they
could.
could still even win the Champions League too, depending on who they draw in the
Well,
quarterfinals.
Champions League, yeah.
Do we? I think we need to understand that next week we're gonna have Napoli and Inter follow AC Milan, and we're gonna have 3 Italian teams in the best 8 in Europe. If Chelsea plays in the quarterfinals against Milan, against Inter, or against Napoli, Chelsea is in semifinals,
No.
No, not Napoli. Not Napoli.
Not
Napoli cannot. Well, listen. Obviously, if we're gonna see Napoli against Sucaritas FC in the Serie A, okay. Obviously, we're gonna say, Carabicho, he's killing it. Like all good. Napoli didn't play anybody yet in the Champions League.
What do
Who
you
did they
mean?
play?
Liverpool and Ajax? Nobody.
When I'm talking about I see what you're saying, Gerardo, but what I mean is that like Liverpool, they haven't been doing well this whole year. Napoli has been doing well, and then Ajax, they're not even like winning the Eredivisie this year, dude. Like, they're going through a rough patch too.
Then their head coach got fired recently.
I'm
Something
not
like
sure
that.
about that one actually. I'm not
The Ajax coach
100% on that one.
wasn't
to be
that he
honest.
drew? Yeah, they drew a league game and then he got fired.
Like Ajax is not number 1 in their league. Like PSV and Feyenoord are really up there. Like. So I don't think Napoli has really played a big team. And then, they're going to – if they play Chelsea in quarterfinals, we're going to have either Chelsea or Napoli in the semifinals of the Champions League.
If Chelsea is healthy. 'cause
Yo,
get
they
too much
have like
injuries.
47 players, Brian.
Yeah.
Like,
Man,
yo,
Yeah, and they're all injured.
Hey,
I
they are
think
getting Kante back.
I think
Yeah,
Chelsea's
if he gets
finally
back, yeah.
picking up a little bit of chemistry because these past 2 games they've been playing
Yeah.
really well. And I think that's the
Really?
problem with Chelsea this year. They're all over the place because half the team are just getting to know themselves. Like every game, like how many 11s repeat 2 or 3 games in a row? Almost none.
You
almost
can't. It's
none. That's
impossible
true.
in
I mean,
today's game.
chemistry is going up, but all their goals are like lucky.
Yes,
That
that
penalty,
Raheem Sterling.
that was
Come
lucky.
on, bro.
Sterling didn't do anything the whole game, and he just got a lucky
Bro.
goal, a lucky kick.
I'm sorry. I don't know. People love him. I don't know why. His game pisses me off.
Yo,
He's
I
like
rate I
a
rate Sterling. I rate him.
he's like a bootleg Vinicius.
Bro, how many times
I rate
has
him.
he had the opportunity to put the ball away? He just chokes. He messes
Yeah,
up.
That's true. I agree. But when you see like the amount of coaches that he had, this man got 3 World Cups. He's played under Pep Guardiola as a starter for like 3-4 years. Like, you know, like we know this guy has it. Like in Liverpool, he was a starter and he was like 18 years
Yeah.
He was
old.
young, yeah, like 17.
Like, yo,
Man,
this guy, you know,
but
Coming
Liverpool
back,
was trash though at that time.
coming
Okay.
back to Rio's point, I don't know if you guys remember back in the COVID Champions League that every game was one leg. How Sterling missed that sitter right under the goal.
With City,
Yeah, with City against like
I'm not even surprised. Like,
Against
I don't
Leipzig?
remember.
Leipzig. Yeah,
yeah, against Leipzig. Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
he's
yeah, but players miss all the time. I mean, I'm not gonna cut him off short
Nah,
for some misses.
that
I don't
bad,
think as
dog, not
much
that
as
bad.
Sterling though, bro. Like Sterling does the hardest play. He'll probably beat 3 players, come in front of the box, and just whiffs the ball. Like he's that
Like,
type of player.
even Timo Werner on Chelsea was better than that.
When was it? He had a breakaway against Dortmund. Was it a breakaway 1v1 and he choked? I don't remember.
Yeah, like in
But
the
he was
first, like, 10
offsides
minutes.
though.
that's still.
oh yeah,
Nah.
There you go. You see?
He was offsides a bunch of times. That's another thing.
Guti, but you know, well, you wouldn't know because you were a goalie. But if you're like in a counter attack and you think you're offsides and you turn your head and you see a ref going like that, bro, your head is off.
Nobody's looking at that in the moment. If
He
you see the
turned,
ball,
he turned and looked.
Now some people they be looking.
Well, that's his fault because you have VAR, so
I don't
you
think
know
there
you
was
have
VAR.
VAR.
I
You
don't think
finish the
there was
ball in
VAR
the
at
back of
the
the
time.
net and then let VAR do its job.
I feel you. So so going back to the question, Rios, do you see Chelsea at least making semifinals, or you think that would be like, whoa, yo, like semifinals?
No, it's a possibility. I mean, the game of soccer is very unpredictable, so you can't count them out. But do I see them? Chances are very slim.
Rios,
in my
I was
opinion.
waiting for a hot take from you. Like either say yes or no. You were like my
All
coffee.
right, you know
bro.
what? Hell
Bro,
no.
Like, you
Hell
were like
no.
my coffee, bro. You were
Hell
tibia,
no.
bro.
I think Chelsea is defensively solid enough to pull through. So depending who they play, we might
Yeah.
see.
Yeah, that backline, that Chelsea
Listen, bro, Graham Potter,
backline.
whatever you say his name, I'm a big fan of him, but his look on his face just pisses me off. I don't know. Does anyone
Like,
else?
That
feel
doesn't
like
get
that?
you motivated to play for him. Like, you know, like I know
No
he-
one
just
wants
feel
to
like-
play for Chelsea right
I just
now.
feel like he's such a soft coach. Like he doesn't like put anyone in check, or if I'm a
He's
soccer player,
scared.
I need a coach to had that mean look, curse me out if I'm not doing
I
something.
want them to hit
I
me with
don't
a belt.
know. Hey yo,
Yo, what?
Wait, this is the
the
golden
man
shoe.
behind the closet.
Oh, hit me with a golden
What?
shoe, dog. Hit me with a
Yeah,
shoe,
Oh
dog.
my God, yo, what? You know what I was thinking this morning, yo? Like we really could see AC Milan Inter Milan, classic in the quarterfinals of the Champions League.
That'll be good.
That would be beautiful. That really would be great. I don't know how y'all feel about that, man.
Winner keeps the stadium.
Oof.
Winner keeps the stadium. Yo, Rios, Luis has a message for you. He says Eddie put Rios in
What?
his place.
What?
I don't know.
I don't get it.
I think it's just a guy. Whoever that guy Lewis is, he's just trying to fit in.
Oh my God, bro.
I'm sure he's a good guy.
He has to be a good guy. Yo,
Hey, but low key, I saw this what was it? I guess a tweet or whatever, a post. Every team that has beaten Dortmund in the last, I think it was like 5 years, they made it to the final and lost. So you might see Chelsea losing to Madrid in the finals.
Ooh. I'll take it. I mean, we'll take it.
Oh yeah, because you're a Madrid fan, right?
No, 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 no. I'm talking for Guti. You know,
Nah,
Guti.
nah, 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 nah. Oh man, guys, there's really not that many good games this weekend. We have Real Madrid who are gonna be home to their kids to Espanyol. We not well. The big game is Barcelona is gonna go to Bilbao this weekend, but the refs that they picked for this game. You
Madrid
guys
fans.
know that next weekend is Real Madrid against Barcelona, and then we're gonna have the international break, which we'll be talking a lot too, because a lot of teams are getting back into their international scene. Yo, the rest that they picked for this Bilbao Barcelona game, they picked Real Madrid's favorites, dog. They picked Real Madrid's favorite refs. And we know La Liga does not want Barcelona and Real Madrid to play with 9 points difference. How y'all feel about that? Do you guys feel like the league leaders, and when I mean the president and them, do you guys think they do this kind of stuff to level up things? Yo, there's no way Barcelona is winning this weekend.
Hey man, I don't know.
How you
Well,
guys
with the
feel?
ref
What's your
again,
what's your take on that? Do you guys feel like the presidents and the leaders they kind of put refs that are kind of biased and stuff against these teams, or how you guys feel about it?
Weren't we just talking about Barca's president paying the refs more than they were supposed to get paid a few shows ago?
Yeah, but that was like shows ago, though.
But I'm
I,
saying,
I think that is. Isn't La Liga going through some financial issues
Yeah,
at the moment?
They gotta make it interesting.
Yeah, La Liga.
they're just cooking it up. They're just cooking it up for real close finish.
Yeah.
They have to, bro. La Liga hasn't really been.
yo,
It's
are
sad to
you
say.
guys agreeing to match fixing, dog? Like, you guys hear what y'all saying?
I mean, that's
Hey, nah, that's how you get
right?
banned, dog. Don't say that.
Yo, Brian, though, like, do you see what these guys are saying, dog?
Nah, no one admitted it. I ain't hear it.
Yo, that's crazy. Gerardo, how you feel about this, bro? I can't believe Rios and Gutis just
I want my
agreed
lawyer.
with match fixing, dog. That's crazy.
man, I don't see much into it, to be honest. I mean, I know Gil Manzano is doubtful, to say best, but
Doubtful. Yo, I'm gonna bring up
Well, all the
a
Spanish
picture of him,
refs are
Manzano.
all
Hold
the
up.
Spanish refs are terrible.
but I mean, so is Mateo Laos, so is Hernandez. I mean,
They're all the bad. They're all horrible.
I think Spanish refereeing in general is just not up to standard, in my opinion. But I do think that San Mamés plays a big part on what's going to happen this weekend. And Atleti this year has been not so good at San Mamés, I'll say, but they keep clean sheets pretty often. So Barca not having Lewa back, Ansu Fati not being even 50% of what he is, Ferran just being Ferran as usual. I can easily see a tie 0-0.
I hope.
True. This man
Hey.
say, "I hope." Rios, you're not even like scared about showing your colors anymore, dude.
No, I want La Liga to be competitive. It's kind of been rough on La Liga this year.
Yeah, I mean, there's only one team alive in Champions League, so
Yo,
Bro,
I'm
and
a
you have top teams in the La Liga, that have an opportunity to relegated.
yeah,
It's
Valencia
sad,
and
bro.
Sevilla.
Yeah.
Yo, Sevilla. Yo, that's another thing. Sevilla Sevilla won 2-0 today in the round of 16 of the Europa League. And we know that they are the number one team in the Europa League based on how many times they won it. But Sevilla is the relegation zone in La Liga. So if we might see something really historic here, y'all. Like, if Sevilla win the Europa League and they go
Europa,
down
yeah.
to second division, they're gonna play the Champions League and be in second division at the same time. That's crazy, bro. Crazy.
Crazy. What?
And
Crazy.
then just add on to La Liga disaster, Real Betis performance today.
Woo! Hey, I don't want to see y'all saying anything
About
Say
what?
that there's teams other than Madrid and Barca.
Brian, you noticed that Betis lost their best two players?
Yeah, they did lose.
Canales and Fekir, bro. And Canales just came back today. Yo,
Yeah.
this
Hey.
is gonna be the ref for Bilbao against Barcelona this weekend. This guy right here, Gil Manzano, this man was one of the owners of a Real Madrid thing in the city that he's from. I just want to put that out.
So who's gonna be Real Madrid's ref?
It don't even matter because they're playing Espanol. Like they're gonna win like 5-6-0.
Nah, you're doing your reverse psychology, brujeria.
Oh my god.
Jorge Figueroa, that's the ref. I don't know who that is.
Oh, that's not the guy. That's not the Spanish ref from the World Cup, right? That
I don't know.
you know what I'm
No,
talking
the
about?
Spanish
ones
ref
that
for the one that you're talking about is another one.
Isn't that Lao?
Yeah, Mateo Laos.
Oh my!
I dislike him, bro.
Oh my gosh, he's the
he's
worst.
terrible. Every game he refs. La Liga refs in general are terrible. We should talk about that another day.
Oh no, 100%, 100%. Yo, I got a really nice picture of Gil Manzano again, and then I'm gonna drop the Gil Manzano thing because he gets on my nerves. Hold up. Yo, look at that little smile that he got going on with Karim. You're gonna tell me that's not sketchy?
Not at
not.
all.
Yo,
It's not.
Benzema is behind you like, haha, we did it again.
Yo, the
Yo,
players that
what?
dap up the refs
Oh
and still
You
don't
gotta
get
be friendly
calls.
with the refs, bro.
Yeah,
my.
In my 5v5 league, I'm cool with the refs, the good ones.
and they still hate you.
Yo, Rios, and I also saw a post that y'all lost the indoor game. Like,
Oof.
Bro, don't remind me because I'm gonna go off.
who did
I'll
worse,
drop a few.
Kiki or Eddie? Who did worse?
Eddie, and Eddie wasn't even there. Nah, I'm just joking. Eddie wasn't there though. Nah, it wasn't even Kiki's fault. Kiki did what he could. It was just a team.
Yo, Kiki a dog. That boy run for days.
Yo, do you guys agree with this?
What?
Yeah.
Who is this guy? Lewis. I don't know.
Yo, he's a police officer in Sunrise or whatever.
He sounds like a
in Florida,
politician
in Fort Lauderdale.
in Honduras.
Oh my god. Yo, I have a question for y'all. Watch out. Think about it. Think about it though.
Nah.
Darwin Núñez, Lautaro Martinez, and Rashford. Yes, Brian, I switched it up.
Yeah, the fuck. I was
Yo,
like,
he was like, "Ding, ding, ding, ding." Yo, start one, bench one, sell one.
I better hear everyone say start Rashford.
Yeah,
Guti, do your thing, bro. What you doing? What you
yeah. I'll
doing?
start. You said Rashford. I'll start Rashford for sure. I'll probably sell Lautaro.
Ooh. I don't know. I would have benched him.
Guti, how you gonna sell the best striker in the Serie A?
Osimhen is not part of that choice, man.
He's not. Do you think Osimhen is
was.
better than Lautaro though?
This
Yes.
year, yes.
He's in better form.
That's tough.
Yeah, this year, yes, for sure. Not
That's tough.
overall. Lautaro
Yo,
has
the
had
way
a
that
better career.
Lautaro has put the team on his back, oof. I don't know. But I mean,
like-
everybody got their different opinions. To me, it would be Lautaro as a starter. I'll put Rashford in the bench,
Wow.
and I'll sell Darwin 100%. I feel like I could sell Darwin for 60, 70. I can still sell him
60, 70
Hell.
what?
million.
$70.
Mangoes? Little
Nah.
coconuts?
Hey, Darwin.
The hell?
Darwin seems to be settling in, so you never know. He could take off.
So Guti, who you selling?
Lautaro.
And then you benching Darwin, right?
Yeah.
Man,
But for
Brian,
sure- for
Brian,
sure,
what you gotta
Rashford
say,
start-
dog?
Sure, 100%.
I mean, I see what Guti means, but right now, Darwin is getting cut. At the end of the season, I don't know. He might be benched, low key.
I don't know. Gerardo, where are you in this one, dog?
I mean, I love Darwin because, I just like his heart, but he cannot finish, man. I would love to keep him, but under these circumstances, I will start Rashford and bench Lautaro for sure.
Aren't you an Uruguay fan, Gerardo? I recall you always wearing a Uruguay jersey.
Yeah, I
You
like
wore one for
Uruguay.
the other show.
Oh, that's
I
right.
did.
That's what I remember.
I like Uruguay. They have that fighting spirit,
That's about it.
They got that.
Bruh.
They got that fire that PSG don't. Rios, what you got, dog? What you got?
I'm still debating if I want to play devil's advocate and say some wild stuff.
I mean, that's what's gonna get you likes, man. Go ahead.
Well, if we go off this week, if I'm going off by this week, I'm starting Darwin because Rashford versus Darwin. Who won on that end?
Oh, 6-0, right? Woo!
Seven.
I'm
Seven.
starting Darwin. I'm
7.
benching Rashford, and I'm selling Lautaro. Ciao, te vi.
Bro,
Damn.
how you gonna sell that one of the best strikers in South America? Yo, I think Lautaro is right. Lautaro's prime is better than Falcao's prime.
I mean, you guys talk so much about how the World Cup was such an influence. Why wouldn't that be the same for Lautaro?
Yeah,
Because this
exactly.
man
this
was
point.
hurt.
Bro, what?
Yeah,
I
he was
mean-
coming off an injury. He almost missed the World Cup.
Julian Alvarez is why.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I mean, Lautaro had his 2-3 clear chances to score, and he didn't.
He did though. He did.
Even a hurt man can put this away.
Oof.
He was offsides though, right? Yo, would you guys think the World Cup would have been different if those 3 goals Argentina scored against Arabia Saudita would have went in?
I think yes, because that wouldn't have woken them up.
100%, bro. 100%. And about this guy, right? About Julian Alvarez, who's not getting a lot of playtime at Manchester City. Do you guys think that his best thing would be to go to another club? I
Probably-
think so, bro.
it's
He's
probably
not gonna play over Haaland.
It's probably like what's
No.
gonna happen with Ferran when he was at Manchester City. He's gonna have to
Yeah.
look to another team, probably someone in Spain. Like I don't know, maybe if Valencia stays in first division, I could see him starting for Valencia and being an impact player.
What you think that yo Julian Alvarez just lifted the World Cup, Guti? This man's not gonna go to Valencia.
But he's still really young too. He has to develop.
What about Atletico?
I
Oh,
see him.
Or-
Okay,
no, bro.
I could see him. I could see him at Atletico. I could see him at
Yeah.
Atletico.
I-
But
Please don't ruin that
we-
man's career.
but we know that Julian Alvarez was in Real Madrid's cantera for a few months.
Listen,
So-
the smart thing for Julian is to stay in Man City, learn from the greats, Pep, Haaland, all these superstars around him.
You
At
said
least a
great,
year or
and you
two.
said Haaland.
He could learn, but he's not gonna play. So what's he gonna?
Yeah.
What's he gonna
No, but
put
he
to-
plays.
what's he
How
gonna
long you
put
gonna
to
learn
Troy?
for?
I disagree
What do you
with
mean?
that. I disagree with that because, I mean,
Hold
yeah,
on. Bro, playing under Pep is like you getting a master's degree in soccer in like 2-3 years. Xavi Alonso even said it.
dude,
So
but think about this. Think about this. Playing behind Haaland is way different than playing behind Benzema, because Benzema is gonna leave in a couple years, but Haaland is your same age, dude. You're gonna be his shadow the whole time.
The whole
right,
time,
but that's
the
why I
whole
said to
time.
be there a few more years, like a year or two.
No,
A
he
year or
has
two,
to go
so you
somewhere
can
he's gonna
learn
play
and then
consistently.
go off and conquer whatever league you want to conquer. But I think these 2 years, bro, he's good where he's at. He's young. How old is he? Is he even 20?
He's like 19,
Exactly.
right?
He's 20, 20,
He might,
22.
he might be 20 now. Yeah.
Is he all right? Is he old enough to go buy a drink in Miami at Wynwood?
Probably
Yeah.
not. No.
Exactly. So I think he's good where he's at. I actually like him. I actually like him.
I think a Serie A team will suit him well.
That's also like a Napoli, even Napoli.
Yeah.
Or,
Like look how many Argentinian strikers do well in Serie A. Like now
Any
you have
striker,
Emiliano
bro.
Simeone already.
You even have Colombian strikers doing well in La Serie A.
Mm,
and then in Barranquilla,
Yeah.
they don't score nothing. So I don't know.
Oh, yo,
Oh, we talking about Colombia now?
yo, yo,
Yo, and hold on, Mucci.
yo.
You realize, hold on.
Yo,
You
Guti
realize Guti was quiet, but the moment I brought up Colombia, he wants to talk.
Yo, Guti is ruthless, dog.
Guti he's ruthless, man.
Julian is 23, by the way.
Guti, you cannot remind
Julian?
Rios that Colombia was like 7 games without a goal, having the top 2 goal scorers of the Serie A at the time. Don't remind him of those times, though. That's rude.
It was rough, bro.
That's why to be Mr.
It was depressing. I'm not gonna lie. Hey, but
Oh,
hey,
man.
there's one thing that this World Cup was missing, and I think we all can agree with this.
What?
Colombia.
Bro, in what?
Yo, this was the best World Cup ever,
Yo, it really
and Colombia
was.
wasn't there.
No, hold on.
Come
It was
on,
just
man.
that. It was the cherry on top. Colombia was missing. Like 99.9, it was the best. But you knew it would just been different. Muchi, just imagine all the debates you would have had with Colombians about Colombia.
Yo, it was fantastic not to even like read them on Twitter.
It was great. When
It was a
wake
great,
up
it
at
was
like
a
5 in the
great
morning.
World Cup.
Hey, you want to know
5 in
what's
the morning,
great?
6 in
That's
the morning.
7-0.
Oh, Gucci, dog.
Hey,
I had to, bro.
Yo,
hey, match keep 5-7-0 too, so I'm good.
man. Yo, Mr. Alexander Cardenas he's throwing out some factors in this message.
Oh
Oof.
my god. Bro.
Yo, Rios, I think you might not agree, but this is factors, dog.
Hey, that 1-0 was the difference between Peru and Colombia playing the repechaje. So
Hold on. A team that parked the bus 92 minutes. Why are you Peruvian, Gerardo? No, you're not, right?
No, Honduras.
Okay, good. Anyways, parking the bus for 90 minutes and you get one opportunity, bro. They're the luckiest national team in South America to even get opportunity to play the World Cup. And they had it. And then who they got beat by? Australia? They got
New Zealand.
outclassed by
No,
Australia.
it was Australia. It was Australia.
Australia
but-
plays South American style on them.
Yo, Australia made it to round of 16, so
They
it's
did.
not.
Yeah, Australia's respectable.
Australia would have destroyed Colombia.
Oh, 100%.
Oh,
That's
my
an easy 2-0 right there.
100%. Man. All right, yo, boys. I got the tier list of the day right here. Let me know if y'all ready. Y'all ready?
Yep.
All right, we're gonna talk about the NBA goats.
What the heck? Yo,
Nah, I'm just messing with you. What's up? Nah, we don't
I
got
was
a tier
about to
list.
say, am I on the right show?
Nah, but on the real though. Who do you guys really think is gonna win the Women's World Cup this summer?
it don't even matter. It
USA.
don't matter who wins.
I don't know.
Brian, dog, that's sexist, dog.
It's
Colombia.
not.
Why you say it doesn't matter, dog? It does.
You saw his face when you said
Yo.
Women's World Cup?
And he said it on the day after National Women's Day. Come on, Brian.
Nah, man.
Hey, someone get this guy, bro. Who is this guy?
Rios, but on the real though, you know this World Cup was great because Colombia was not in it. It was part of it.
Nah, bro.
Yo, who was in Australia's group? France, Denmark, and what was the African team?
Was it Cameroon? No, it wasn't Cameroon.
No, Cameroon was with
It was-
Brazil.
It was No, it wasn't Cameroon.
No, Cameroon was with Brazil.
Tunis.
Tunis,
Yeah.
right? Tunis.
Tunisia.
Yo, you guys really think Colombia would have qualified out that group? Come on.
They would have probably got 1 point, and that would have been tied against Tunisia.
I agree, dog. Like, I really agree. Rios, come on, dog. You gotta be serious, dog.
I'm about to pull the Wi-Fi plug out of my.
Rios, dog. Like, come on, bro.
Yo,
Muchi,
the
you say
disrespect.
you say this World Cup was a little bit quiet on Twitter, and that's also because Mexico didn't get out of groups.
Thank God, bro.
Hey, but
Mexico, Colombia, same thing.
they have a history of qualifying out of the group every
Yeah.
time they make it. So it was,
Yo, we have to agree though. Not seeing Mexico qualify out of the group, it was kind of disappointing.
Hell no.
I mean, you
was
expect
happy.
them to pass, but I was definitely happy to not see.
Expect who? With what? With what
They
quality
would have
squad?
they would have played. They would have gave a better shot against France than Poland.
Oh my
Nah,
God,
bro.
Poland did nothing.
Yeah.
You know why? Because
Why?
they had Lewandowski.
Bro, didn't Lewandowski score like 2 or 3 goals? Maybe
Nah.
2, maybe 2.
He scored 2, yeah.
They
2.
went again too.
Saudi Arabia.
Mexico, the most
Thank
overrated
you.
country ever.
Yep.
Hey, I
Nah,
like
that's
this guy.
Colombia.
Whoever
That's
that
Colombia.
is, I like that guy.
I do agree Mexico could be in a top 3, but we know who
Yeah.
number 1 is, right, Guti?
Yeah, we do for sure. I'm not gonna say it live though.
I'll say that. Yo, Colombia. What you mean? I'll say
Yo,
that.
100%.
Well, wait, what? I'm confused.
Yo,
Colombia,
Rios,
Mexico.
what? Yeah,
And England. England's the third one.
No, the most
Ooh.
open countries for sure.
How's
USA and Mexico, I think. I'm not gonna say the third one because then I'm gonna get messages on the side. But you guys know who it is.
wait? What was the question?
Who do you think are the top 3 most overrated countries in the World Cup, like to qualify or to play in the World Cup?
Oh, Mexico for sure.
Mexico is one of them. I can agree with that. But Colombia is number one. What has Colombia given to the soccer culture, Rios?
Are you serious,
Besides dancing when they score.
Yeah, other than the cha cha
Yeah,
cha.
that's amazing. I like that.
bro? Come on,
Yeah,
bro.
like that's sweet, bro. And you got the little thing.
When
Okay,
they
cool.
score.
You
But,
see, look,
but
you
that's
see?
it. I'm talking about football wise. What has Colombia given to the culture?
James giving out screamers in 2014 against Uruguay.
One screamer.
Yeah.
He had multiple. Okay, he had a multiple screamers.
Yeah, he did have a great World Cup though.
He did have a great World Cup.
I
Yeah, I
love
agree. But
Now,
he
one
had
in
it.
Japan was
The
pretty-
chip
What-
that he did on Japan. That's not. It didn't make you scream.
Yo, the Japan's goalie is my height. He's like 5'7".
Okay.
Yo,
Who's fault
yo,
is
you're
that?
not 5'7", dog. You're not 5'7", dog.
Yo, I can
You're
show
like
you.
You're 5'3", dog.
Yo, I
Is
can
there a
show.
way-
I can show you my driver's license. Like, what?
Is there a way you can pull up that goal like that clip?
I can. I'm gonna do that right now. Hold up.
Do it right now, man,
James,
right now.
James' fourth goal was it? Yeah, it was the fourth goal against Japan, and he came off the bench, bro.
Yeah, because he was a little hurt, right?
No, he was chilling.
Mm.
Hold on. Yerry Mina's equalizer against England.
Oh, the header?
Yes, bro,
Yeah,
that's a screamer.
That was cool.
I was with you. You cried with me.
Cried.
Yeah, you were wearing your
What?
national jersey.
Maybe because I wanted England to win. Nah, Rios, I can
That's
pull it
fake
up
ass
because
laugh,
they
Brian.
if I pull it up, they can pull down the video.
Ah,
But we can put that on our TikTok. So we can make a comment about that on our TikTok. Guys. So Rio said a very cool comment last time about some FIFA rules that are in the come up, right? One of them is that because there's been a lot of like time wasting and stuff, even with bar and all of that, with refs giving 6 and 7 minutes of extra time or whatever. So the rule that's now in the process, right, is that whenever the ball goes out, the clock is gonna stop. I mean, we usually spend like a good hour and a half, 2 hours watching a 90-minute game. If the ball goes out every time, if the time stops every time the ball goes out, we could be sitting down for 3 hours watching a game. Do you guys agree with this rule on time wasting, or do you guys just think it's part of the game?
Well, time wasting isn't really the ball going out of bounds. It's the players, pretending they're hurt at the end of the game when they're up. I think the time should stop then. After I would say maybe after 80 minutes, 85 minutes, stop the clock. When there's a foul or like the ball goes out, but not the whole game.
Yeah.
True.
so
It would be like basketball.
If you look at the study, they did like a study of actual gameplay in 90 minutes. You want to know how much time is played?
Like 55.
Anywhere from 55 to 60. So that means we're literally wasting 30 minutes.
Already.
30
Crazy.
minutes.
It's crazy.
I think that's what Xavi has been saying in the past probably year or two. He's like, we need 60 minutes of effective play in soccer. You stop the clock, but now instead of playing 90, you're playing 60.
But Xavi also played with one of the biggest time wasters in history, in Sergio Busquets. So, it's kind of like
Backfiring.
Yo, Guti has the face to come to our show and talk about time wasting wearing a Mesut Özil jersey, dog.
what you mean? I'm a Mesut Ozil fan.
Yeah, but he's
What's on the
saying that
bag?
he also
No, he didn't waste no time.
Nah, he's just uno del montón, he's whatever.
What?
Nah, respect for Ozil.
You consider Özil one of the best 10s of the generation?
Of course.
Of course.
Yeah.
There's no doubt.
Top
is
top
crazy?
what? Top what?
15.
Nah.
Top 15.
Top 15 of his generation?
what's his generation? Like James.
So you're telling me Ozil's
No,
not-
I'm not gonna say. I think James came a little later, but you can compare a World Cup champion with little James, bro. Come on.
James has a golden boot in the biggest stage.
Yo, Özil has one of these, dog. Like, yo, you guys making me show this every show, bro. Stop talking about World Cup champions like that.
Oh. Wait, hold on. Let's stay on topic though. The topic was about time wasting. The
Time
rule.
wasting. Rios, what's your take, bro?
I think it'll be better for the sport. Okay, there's two ways that you can go away about it. Is okay if the ball's gonna go out of bounds every play and the time's gonna stop, shorten up the time instead of 90 minutes, 70 minutes. Now you have least chances of players getting injured because they have to play for so long, intensity of the game. So and then, humans, what's the word? When you can't focus for a long time, attention span. There you go.
I think that's
Exactly, it'll be better. So you attract now a whole nother crowd, which is what the American crowd is what they struggle with, the attention span of the game. So you make it shorter, 70 minutes, make the ball go out, time stop, and I think that'll be much better for the game. A way to improve the game.
I think it also makes the game flow better because if you want to waste time, you gotta waste it with the ball, keeping possession.
Exactly. Yeah. You're not gonna throw yourself down. We're gonna see more gameplay. You're gonna see fake injuries.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not really in the same page with you guys in this one. I respect what y'all saying.
How come though? How come?
Bro, I feel like this is part of the game, right? Like it's part of the game to kick the ball out when there's 2 minutes left. It's part of the game. It's part of the game to hold the ball in the corner and then have someone like put their body on you and then you throw yourself in the floor for a minute or two. Like it's just part of it. It's like I feel like with bar, like we already added a little too much. Like bar has made the game more fair, and I think that's enough. I mean we're gonna change the whole culture of the game if we keep adding rules like this.
You don't think it will improve? I think the VAR improved, and a lot of people weren't with it.
No. I mean, I'm not saying it's a bad idea, but if it was up to me, I probably wouldn't do it. To be honest with you, because I feel like it's part of it. I feel like it's part of it. We bad, like Real Madrid will not have 14 Champions Leagues. They'll have probably like 6 or 7. Like
they said Real Madrid would not win a Champions League with VAR, and they did. So
that's true.
Saying.
That's true. They did. So they got maybe 2 or 3 fair Champions Leagues. We can talk about the rest whenever you want.
I'll look those up on YouTube.
Oh, you're gonna find a lot of robbery then.
Yeah, so they're tied with Chelsea with 2.
They are tied with Chelsea with 2. Yeah, I mean that's how it should be, right, Guti?
No, I say more than Barca for sure.
I think just about maybe 5,
maybe 8.
That's a little too much, dog. 8? Where you get 8 from when you just yo Guti, don't man. Guti, dog. Y'all won 2 Champions League out of the 4 that you guys won in the past like 6 years in offsides.
Why are you saying we? Like I'm a Madrid fan. I'm an Ozil fan.
Woo! Yo,
Let me see your closet.
But Alexander Cardenas says all sports evolve.
Just like the Cardenas brothers evolved, man.
Ooh.
Like an evolution of each other, dog. It gets thicker and thicker.
Ding, 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 ding. Yo, it's 4 of them, dog. 4.
It starts from skinny to thick, thicker and thickest, man.
Yo, I just thought about it. How do you get 4 guys that look exactly the same?
Yo, they built the same. Well, 3 of them.
That's crazy, bro.
They shape like boxes, bitch.
Ooh. Oh man, you guys.
Brian didn't give his opinion about it, about the rules.
That's true.
No, I said the same thing as Mushi. I wouldn't do it. Why break it? Nothing's broken right now. Why try to fix it?
It's
part of the
frustrating though.
game.
When you see a lot of,
No,
you
it's-
see a lot of
it's-
time wasting.
It's
I think
frustrating if
becoming
you're
a
the losing
problem.
team. If you're the losing team, it sucks. If you're the winning team,
I mean, bro, I'm an Inter Miami fan. What do you expect?
so you mad all the time, though.
Hey, we got a great start.
Hey, a great start.
Guti,
2-0, baby.
you live in Texas, bro. What do you mean we?
Hey, I still.
Why you giving out his address?
I don't know what to say, dog. That boy said, "Hey,
You wanted his turtleneck, man.
Oh my god, bro. Yo, it shouldn't even be Inter Miami. It should be Fort Lauderdale something, bro.
They got
Inter
that's the
Fort
second
Lauderdale.
division team.
They what?
That's the second division team.
They're supposed to build a new stadium. I don't know what's in the
Where?
talks with that.
Probably
Freedom was it the Freedom
Messi
Park?
after Messi comes.
Yo, you guys imagine Messi playing in that little bump?
That's what I'm
stadium,
saying.
bro?
Like you can't
Nah,
have
but it
Messi
would
in
be
that
good.
stadium.
Isn't Boosie coming already?
Yo,
No.
Inter Miami. What's the name of the coach? Phil Neville,
Phil
right?
Neville, yeah.
This man wants Boosie, Suarez, and Messi playing in that stadium for 10,000 people. Like
But
what?
so check this out. What you do is you just build, or like you build that stadium.
Yo, there's no space there to make
Like
it to make
Of
it to
course.
make it
So
a
make it
60,000
bigger
people
there?
stadium.
They
No,
just
I
need
don't-
30.
no.
They just need 30,000 at least.
No,
That's-
yeah,
that's
Bro,
it's an 18,000 capacity right now. You can make it 30, 35.
For
You
sure.
don't-
Yo, Guti,
Sure.
you imagine bringing the best player in history to your club to make him play in front of 30,000 people? Like
Wait, Ronaldo's going to Miami too?
this man Brian's just killed the show. Yo, we'll see you guys on Sunday. Have a good one, y'all. Thank you so much for being here today. The Golden Shoe. Thank you, Gerardo, Guti, Brian. Where does Rios go?
Wait, oh, we for real? The show finished?
Yeah.
Come on, Brian, man.
Say bye to your fans, dog.
Go ahead, Brian. Say bye. Everyone, give like a 20-second bye speech. Go, Brian. You go first.
Me first. Hey man, I just want to thank all the fans. Without you guys, we ain't nothing. Especially you, Alex and Lewis. I see you commenting like every 2 seconds. You must be bored. So,
Yo, that was
What
a
ab-
great speech. He moved.
What
away.
about you, Guti?
Nah. I'll let Gerardo. I'll give him my
That boy got nervous, yo.
Yo, Guti out here nervous that Liverpool is about to turn that game against
Ooh.
Madrid.
Man,
nah,
I would've
never,
ruled that out.
never,
I would have
never.
ruled it out.
I'm not a
Well,
Madrid fan, I'm an Ozzy fan.
We're gonna talk about that on Sunday's show. So we'll hope to see all you guys on Sunday. Thank
That
you so
wouldn't
much,
happen.
gentlemen. Take care.
Yep.